Hello everybody and welcome to what is hopefully episode 3 of Full Run Through Plays on the Server Guys server. The reason I say hopefully episode 3 is because my last episode 3 somehow got corrupted. So you did not even get to see that episode 3. I have a bit of iron on me and I'm over here at Shao Kahn's little Shaolin Showdown. The TV show, he built that in game. No, it's like a shrine. It's Shinto shrine. That's what I'm thinking of. That was really terrible. All right, so any amount of gold or iron is accepted as a donation. After donation, press the button once to get your fortune. Display your fortune at your base and have a lucky 2017. So he built this at the beginning of the year, which is pretty much when we started the server, and it's to represent, it helps you know what your luck is going to be throughout the year. So it's like, it's a Japanese thing. He mentioned it in his video, which I can post a link to. I'm not exactly sure what all it implies. I just know it's like you can get anywhere from like minor luck to major luck. Sometimes he said they have like bad luck, but I know for a fact that he's only implemented like good styles of luck. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna donate 2 pieces of iron. Then I stand here and I push the button and I got minor luck. Well, there we go. Shows how this year's gonna go. So my recording is gonna crash again. That's what this is saying. So gonna head over here to my little base of operations that I got going on. Not much really happening at the moment. Went and did some mining, so I'm going ahead and retrieving some stuff. I made this pick. I bought a book over here from Base's little fishing shop he's got over here. He made an auto fisher and he's just like selling the books and stuff over here. So I could have enchanted my own pick and probably gotten a bit better. I got efficiency 4 and fortune, which was a book right about here. So it cost me 5 diamonds to make this pick, but the only reason I did is because I found some diamonds while I was caving and I didn't already have a fortune pick on me. So I ended up with, I think at the end of it all, I ended up with about 13 diamonds coming out of the cave. So really, I made a profit of about somewhat so diamonds. I'm not going to do math really quick. So what have I been doing other than caving? I'm going to go ahead and get some of this stuff and go ahead and drop it in my ender chest. I built a farm, which is what I recorded in the previous episode 3 that, like I said, ended up getting corrupted. Jonathan and I worked on the server guy's farm. So if you're hearing a zombie, it's because there's one down here that Jonathan found, and it's right here behind this wall. So we're eventually going to turn him into a villager once we get the resources for it. So up here is the little farm that we made right across from our nether portal. We decided to put all of the noisy things in the same area. So all of the like farm animals and stuff are back here. So everything is back here. And this is just, they're gonna hang out here and then you can just come in and kill what you like. They have a little watering hole. There's an employees only thing down there, which technically I'm an employee, but that's a top secret project. We have our christened chicken, which I think we've mentioned it in a few other server guys things. Anytime someone builds a new building, it became standard to just throw an egg at the building, just to like how they throw like champagne at boats and stuff. And we threw it and it hit like right about here and a chicken actually popped out. So this is the chicken that came out of that egg. He actually does have a name tag. He's actually named Crescent Chicken, but you can't see it because of the glass. So he's just kind of our little barn mascot now. Everything over here, these are just the crops and all that. I've asked that you rotate the crops after you harvest it, so if like all the carrots here you can see are grown now. There's a few that aren't. There's like one there that's not. But once you harvest everything, we just ask that you kind of go in and plant a different crop, so that way we get like a good even amount of each kind. Let me actually grab some potatoes since we're running low on those. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest all of these. While I was caving, that's actually really loud. While I was caving, I died once or twice. Whoop, that is not sound. Music and sound. Put that at all about 50. I died like twice. I found a cave spider spawner in a mine shaft, and just I didn't realize that the cave spiders could get around shields, which I don't think they should be able to, but that's just me. So he got around my shield and started attacking me, and by the time I realized he had actually broken through my shield, like, he didn't break the shield itself, but he just, like, it's like baby zombies. Their hitbox is so small, if they get at the right angle, they can get around the shield. So by the time I realized that all of that had happened, I was already dead. So then a creeper blew up about 5 blocks away from me while I had full armor and I was blocking with my shield, and still managed to blow me up. Which, that is also a thing that I really did not understand how that ended up happening. So over here we just have a little fancy pond that comes down and waters all the crops. Just also a little tiny water fountain that I decided to make. The water fountain itself serves no purpose, but it just looks fancy. In here we've got some hose in case something gets trampled, some bone meal that's eventually going to get restocked once we get our skeleton farm going, which I'm pretty sure there is already one, I just don't know exactly where it is. And then I might eventually come back here and hey, look, chicken. I might come back here and separate all the animals out, but for right now I just kind of feel like it's cool having them just all in kind of one place. And you can just kind of take what you need. And then eventually we'll have some chests and stuff to put food stuff in. Up here is just a little storage area. This doesn't really have any meaning to the barn itself. I just thought it was cool to have like a little attic space with rafters to put just decoration blocks in. So Jonathan helped me out a lot. He did most of the building, and I just kind of stood back and said, yeah, that looks good there. Put this here, put those there. So he was really my my worker at that point, and I just kind of was the foreman, I guess, is what I could be called. So over here, like I said, we have Base's shop. We also have the Rabies Rabbit. We have his little shop over here. He sells all of his normal stuff that he sold on the last one. Wither skulls, blaze rods, some blocks of quartz. We're kind of limiting what he can sell in this one just because last season he sold a bunch of stuff and nobody else could really sell anything. So if other people want to start opening shops, he's going to start withering down his he's going to start dwindling his supply just to give other people a chance to start selling stuff. Chalcon's place I showed over here, but also he's got his little area in the back here. You could kind of see it when I was standing up there at the shrine. He's just got his nice little house. I really do like this. It's not as widespread and elaborate as his last one was on the last server, but I think he's going to plan on building out a little bit more. He's got his little C flag, his Chocon flag. And then over here is some kind of storybook thing. It's like the story of the woodcutter, which he's asking everybody to kind of go in and write their own little thing. He wrote this one. It's basically telling the story of like this guy that he starts hearing voices because he's clearing down the forest, and like he hears evil spirits calling to him. And then, so eventually he journeys out into the night. So then I came in and wrote this. I follow the voices into the woods. I'm not sure how long the journey lasted, but the growth of the crops proves that many moons have passed. I built a Shinto shrine in hopes to make peace with what evil I have brought to this land. And that's basically the story of like the land that Shokan has here, and it also plays along with him building the shrine over here, which in his video he mentioned that. He mentioned it was kind of like a... it's like an appeasement to the gods and stuff like that. It's like if you've done something wrong, you go in and you make your sacrifice to the to whatever Japanese gods watch over the land. So it's a pretty cool thing, and I'm hoping like a few other people will come in and start making the story as well. I'm gonna try to sleep, but first let me make sure that creeper is too far away. We have our one command sleeping thing still going. It doesn't really work when there's only one person online because it just sleeps the normal amount of time, and then you just wake up like normal. But when there are multiple people online, it waits and sees how long you're actually in the bed. Then it decides whether it's been too long for one person. I have a lot of crap that I need to start getting rid of. I got this record, Mellow High, just from during that caving experience. So that's pretty cool. I haven't ever really gotten a ton of records while playing. Let me just drop that in there. I'm gonna start, once I start actually building my little house slash shop area up here, then I'm actually gonna start organizing stuff. But I've got other plans before I actually start my house. I've got some I've got that barn that I'm still kind of working on, making sure. I want to make sure that everybody kind of has their own, like everybody's taken care of before I actually start work on my project over there. There's also one other little side story going on in this series. And once I start getting some stuff organized right here, I'm going to just fill out this area a little bit more. I will come back and I will show you exactly what that other storyline is going to be. So I'll be right back. Greetings, future business partner. You may not realize this, but you have something of extreme value right under your nose. That's right. We here at TheFullRunThrough Incorporated have discovered a zombie spawner not too far from here. We would love to partner with you in creating a safe place for these zombies to be, shall we say, taken care of. All we ask is that we secure a small portion of your property to start our construction. We will try our best not to get in your way. Thank you again for partnering with us in this amazing adventure. Here at TheFullRunThrough Inc., we care about you. Signed, TheFullRunThrough. Warning. TheFullRunThrough Inc. is not responsible for the following results of zombie management: zombie hordes, fall damage while on construction site, villager death, bad smells, death by babies, addiction to rotten flesh, loss of items due to zombie infestation. So, we are here. We are on the construction site. Caution, authorized personnel only. Property of TheFullRunThrough Inc. We care about you. Keep out, keep out, keep out. Yeah. So basically, this is it. I have discovered, right next to Mr. the Fox's base, that there's a zombie spawner. Just right here. To the zombie spawner. Safe drop. So right here, there's a fancy little zombie spawner right off of his property. So we're going to take care of this. We're going to create a little zombie spawner for the server, and it'll be just something that we can all use and something that we can all benefit from. And somehow, part of my staircase has gotten torn down. I'm gonna have to fix that. I have no way of getting out of here now. I will just use a little bit of clay. It's not going to hurt anyone for now. And then I'll just fill in that area. Or get rid of that. And fix the ladder. So, while we're here, what's a construction site without a little bit of without just a little bit of tools and just some just construction stuff, So we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring in we're gonna bring in the workforces. We're gonna bring in the task force, shall you say. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that. So give me one moment. I realized I don't have a pick on me as well, so I'm gonna fix my little safe drop there, and then we'll get started starting construction on this thing. So be right back.
I don't need much to live my life. I got my boombox and the girl of my dreams. A box on the beach and eat fresh fish. I work a bit, spend all of it. I don't need a lot to get along. I got my girl here singing my song. I read a book because you know you should. It's a holiday. I drink a bit of rum from a coconut cup. I swim in the sea for a little while. I take the laptop to the coffee shop. Use the free Wi-Fi. I don't need much to live my life. I got my boombox and the girl of my dreams. A box on the beach and eat fresh fish. I work a bit, spend all of it. I don't need a lot to get along. I got my girl here singing my song. I read a book because you know you should. It's a holiday. I drink a bit of rum from a coconut cup. I swim in the sea for a little while. I take the laptop to the coffee shop. Use the free Wi-Fi.
Alrighty, well there you have it. I mean, I know it's not much. It's not a huge task force, and it's also not my best work. But we've got our, let me see, we've got like a literal excavator over there. We got sort of a little backhoe. We have our logger truck. So just a few pieces of equipment that you would probably need on a construction site to get started. So let's just see. Let's see how the fox deals with it. I promised that we wouldn't get in the way, but you know, I mean, business is business, dude. So you gotta embrace what you can. You gotta work with the area that you got. So this is it. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.